Hey y'all, Chad here with Southern Reliable Lawn Care. Thank y'all for tuning back into another video of mine. In today's video, I'll be testing the time it takes to cut 54-inch zero turn versus a 30-inch commercial push mower versus a 21-inch Honda residential push mower. We're gonna jump right into this and see how long it takes to cut. Let's go. So yes, I really wanted to see what the timing difference is. I've never truly timed it, and I want to get it on video as well. So all right, y'all, I got the mower set up here. My starting point will be this green flag. I'll use the cones for the other three corners. And what I have here is I have the 54-inch zero turn, the 30-inch push mower, and a 21-inch push mower. So we're going to run up all three against each other and see what the timing looks like. I'm hoping my editing software lets me do a timer up on the screen for you guys. If not, I apologize in advance, but I'm gonna go ahead and map this out now and get it all on camera. So let's go. All right, y'all. So good news is I will be able to get a timer up on the screen for all three mows. The bad news is I did walk all the way out and forgot the cones. So here I'm just mapping out everything. I wanted it to be as legit as possible. 100 feet out and 50 feet to the right, making this 5,000 square feet. Here I'm just gonna lay the cones out real quick. And the marking flag, the green marking flag, will be the starting point for all three mows. I will do 2 perimeter passes for all 3 mows, and then I'll just kind of stripe it up in between. Not really looking for quality, but just more of just trying to cover all of the square footage. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be really fun testing this out. Let's go. All right, y'all, got it mapped out here. I went ahead and did 5,000 square feet. So that cone to that cone to that cone back here to the flag is 5,000 square feet. So let's go ahead and run it. Here I just gonna use a piece of old cardboard box here. Gonna mark it up as the AC unit. Just so nobody gets confused there, in case you thought it might be something else. This is the AC unit. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the side here, just throwing an object in the way along the left boundary to make you go around. So let's get straight to it, guys. Here's the first mow with the Hustler. This is a 2022 Hustler Raptor XD. This is a entry-level commercial / residential zero turn mower. I know it's kind of weird to say, but they do consider it both. So really good price point, but that's all besides the point. This is a 54-inch deck. We're looking at 23.5 horsepower. Truly like the mower, truly been impressed with the mower. I think I'm creeping up somewhere around 300 hours, so I'll make sure to get a 300-hour review out soon for this mower here. But yes, doing 2 perimeter passes, guys. For all of the mowers, no matter what the width is. I just like to get everything kind of into one nice tight little square. So of course the first 2 perimeter passes are kind of marking out that AC unit and that tree. All right, y'all. So that was the Raptor run right there. Mind you, I'm not trying to make it pretty or anything. I'm just trying to show you guys how long it takes. But yeah, I went in and threw an AC unit in here. This is along the outer wall here. This is along the outer wall, the cone here. So I put this in the AC, so you have to go around it. You know, you have to go around it type thing and get up against the wall again, or the outline, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible. Also got a tree in the middle of the way right here, so that is inside the boundaries. If you notice, here's the cone. Tree is inside the boundary, so the tree has to be mowed around. Trying to make it as realistic as possible, guys, but I'll make sure the timer works as well. I hope it does, but appreciate y'all tuning into this video. If you find it, find any value in this, make sure to drop a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Let's go. Yeah, but really not wanting to bash the Toro Turfmaster too much here, as this has dramatically increased my efficiency, over the last couple of years, as I did start out like everybody else with the 21-inch push mower. So the 30-inch definitely, to answer your question, is more efficient than a 21-inch, but it's not by much. You guys will see by the end of the video that it's just a hair or a fraction faster, but not the significant amount of difference, such as the Hustler versus the zero turn versus the 30-inch. So here I'm stepping away for a few quick seconds just to check that battery on my phone, and also to check the heat to make sure it's not overheating, because I didn't want to film this twice. So you can shave a few seconds off there for having to stop and do that, but not too much. So if you notice, we are already about 30 seconds past what it took the Hustler to do the entire 5,000 square foot. I'd say we're about halfway through now, maybe not even that. So just wanted to put that in perspective for you guys. We are well past the time that the Hustler took, and we're still going with the Toro Turfmaster HDX, the 30-inch push mower. So just wanted to show you that here. I will go ahead and speed up the footage here now, just so not to bore you guys, but just so you can see the timing still. I'll speed up here just a little bit. All right, apologies there, guys. Camera overheated, my phone overheated, but it cut out right there at the end when I was coming around the last cone there. So you got about 5 seconds to that mow time there. As you see, I'm really not going after anything perfect. I'm just mowing it. And just so you know, the first cut I did with the Hustler, the zero turn, the 54 inch, was at 2 3/4 inch, so 2.75 inch. And I went ahead and did the Toro at 2.5 inch. So I am trying to drop the deck each time, so that way it is actually cutting some grass. As you see there, the 30 inch didn't do too bad on the stripes. I mean, again, I'm not going for perfect lines or anything, guys. I'm just trying to hurry up and mow it. And yeah, add about 5 seconds to that. I was coming around the last corner there. I'm very thankful that I caught 98% of it on camera. That's why I had to keep checking it throughout. If you notice, you can take off a few seconds for me having to run and check the camera to see if it's still running, because I did not want to have to film that twice. And then I'll go ahead and run it with the 21 inch now, the Honda. And I'm gonna have to check it this time too, because with the zero turn I didn't have to worry about anything because it was so quick. But these push mowers, it can overheat quick. It can overheat real quick. So got the 21 inch now that I'm about to start up and get this Turfmaster out of the way. Let's go. right, guys, there y'all have it. Just finished up with the Honda push mower 21 inch. Yeah, so just finished up, guys. I hope you truly enjoyed that video. If you found any kind of value in that video, if that helped you out at all with any kind of questions you may have had, with any kind of deck sizes you may be looking into buying, there's a difference, guys. The proof is in the pudding, like they say. So 3 minutes and some change with the 54 inch. Mind you, this is 5,000 square feet, pretty much wide open, so times will vary, but 54 inch zero turn. It's not the fastest zero turn, it's not the best zero turn, but a 54 inch zero turn did 5,000 square feet in just over 3 minutes. A 30 inch commercial push mower, the Toro Turfmaster HDX, did this in about I think just over 9 minutes, if memory serves me correctly. And the 21 inch Honda push mower did 5,000 square foot in just over 12 minutes. So that tells you guys right there. I was kind of thinking the same. I will say, you know, the 21 inch and the 30 inch times are very, very close, which I had already kind of had that thesis in my mind, due to having to use the 21 inch sometimes, and my time's not being that much different. So there's the proof, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for making it this far. Till the next one.